Mexican Lee's therapy, wrenching in the garage. Wet paint dripping smooth, call it a mirage. Gold teeth popping, boots scratch the pavement. Hood legend status, I'm Texas entertainment. Low for life, rolling deep on chrome spokes. Swinging wide in Texas, watch all the hits provoke. AC blowing clean, sunroof doing its thing. Saginaw born king with that southern swing. Props to the engine humming strong under the hood. Fresh like tortilla, smell of grease in the wood. Interior.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy M.L.T.G back with another video. And man, I hope y'all can hear me decently. I got the fan going. Just got home from work. Ran in the house real quick. Warmed up some leftover catfish that I had from yesterday. Went ahead and ate a little bit. Now I'm gonna try to come out in the shop, try to figure out what my next move is, because I got a couple things going on, and as y'all already know from the last video, man, I've been having some issues with my back. Had to see my doctor a couple times already, the surgeon. Went in for a couple different x-rays, MRIs, CT scans, and good thing that came about all that is there's no broken hardware, no loose screws that we can see in the images that were done, but he can't rule it out as far as any of the screws loose. If any of the screws came loose that's holding down the hardware, you can't see it in the MRI. Now the screws inside the bone, if those came loose, he said if they were to move, you would see like a dark shadow around them. We didn't see no evidence of that. So he said my next step is, if I really wanted to figure out what is going on in there, he's gonna have to cut me back open, look at the hardware. If there's something wrong with it, he could take it out. Because the bone is fully fused, I won't need to have that cage put back in there. Or he could take it all out and replace it with a new cage. I'm not going to go through all that. If the next disc on top of those two that he's already taken out goes bad, I'll have to get it replaced anyways, or taken out and have a spacer put in. I'll have him do the surgery again. But if that's the case, I'm gonna leave it alone until then and deal with it the best I can. Be a lot more careful, of course, which I have been, but I'm not gonna get cut open again until that issue arises, because man, it's a lot. It's a lot to go through. For those that already have gone through that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I mean, hey man, I'm gonna leave it in God's hands. All right, I don't go to church every Sunday, but I do believe in the man upstairs. All right, so we're gonna leave it at that, y'all. But let me get this camera turned around, and man, the shop's a mess. I didn't come back out here. I haven't been out here in probably a week. Just been chilling. After I get home from work, I'll go in the house, I'll shower. I may eat a little bit, rub some cream on my back, and lay on the ice pack and go to bed. So, let me turn this camera around for y'all, and let me quit talking as far as that crap, man. So what we have here is the 350 that was laying inside the Grand Prix, barely hooked up. I was able to get the water pump off, covered up I had to do some things that I had to cover up on the carburetor, put some plastic over it, got everything sealed up here to make sure no water gets inside the engine. What else? I put the fuel pump on it. I was able to get the fuel pump on it. I had to get some different bolts to hold it in place. I will, mount the, I got to bend this down a little bit, but I will plug that hole, that fitting right there at the bottom of the water pump, because fuel pump, because I don't want water getting in that. But what I'm doing is getting it ready so I can power wash this thing. and get all the crud and everything scraped off of it. You know, it's dirty, it's nasty. Even back in my day when I used to do engine swaps for my friends, I never put anything this dirty and crappy back in somebody's car. I may not have gone through the steps of chroming it out, sanding it down, repainting it. Some I did if they paid me for it. All my cars I did for sure. But if these guys just brought an engine to me that was decently clean, we cleaned it up real quick, put all new gaskets on it, and we dropped it in their car. So I do want to keep this car for now. I want to be able to have it up and running. That way, if I need to move it in my yard or whatever, or in and out the shop, I want to be able to go in there, turn the key, fire it up, and get it moving till I figure out what I'm going to do with it as far as working on it. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to sweep up the floor, clean up this area, drop some paper on the floor, and then go ahead and start scraping a lot of this really thick crud off of this block. Try to at least get the majority of it off before I just start spraying degreaser on it, because I don't want to waste my degreaser. I want it to really work. The oil pan is, man, it's look at this shit. There's rat nests all up in this thing. When I did pull this valve cover off in one of the shorts, if you guys noticed that, I mean, there's so much burnt up, cruddy, like just gunk oil just stuck. The holes, the drain holes in the heads are clear, but everything all right here at this bottom area is just oil, just caked up, just crud. It looks like this right here, but worse. Looks just like that, but worse. And what I plan on doing is once I get everything degreased and cleaned off on the outside, the oil pan, I mean, look at this shit. Look at that, man. God damn. I don't think they ever really probably even changed oil on this thing. I hope I can save it. I don't know if it's a 4-bolt main or not, but it is a 010 block. I know they made, it was either 2 or 4 4-bolt main in some of these blocks. So hopefully, I mean, it'd be nice for it to be a 4-bolt main, but if not, I mean, it's still 350. So it's got the bigger pistons than 305. I'm not sure if I want to rebuild it and make it into a performance motor or not. I just want it to be able to be strong and run great. So whether I keep the car or if I sell it, I want it to be perfect. All right, that's my goal. Here's a transmission, 350 turbo. I don't know anything about this thing either, so we're about to find out. I'm gonna clean this up as well, power wash it down, degrease it really, really good, put a new filter. Once I drop the pan, I'll know if I need to get it rebuilt or not. At this point, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna look like until I open that pan up. So cross my fingers on that. Hopefully I can just put a new modulator on it, modulator valve, put a new filter and gasket on it, put it together and get it in the car and just see if it's gonna work and run. So we'll see. But that's where we're at with the 350 engine from the Grand Prix. I already pushed it outside the shop. This thing needs to get outside again. That way I can make some room in here. As far as Ghost goes, I haven't really done much to him. Pulled him out here and there and drive it. You know, I want to enjoy it. That's what I put it together for, so I can enjoy it while I'm working on Lucky 2 times. And as you can see, I ain't did shit to him. And I feel bad, man, because my goal, my plan was to have him painted, at least painted the body, if not all the parts. I wanted the body painted by my birthday, which was July 23rd, and that didn't happen. So, but got a new steering column. I'm not going to say new, not brand new, but it's been gone through and rebuilt according to Mike's Monties. That's who I bought it from. Everything looks up to par so far from what I've seen. As far as the neutral safety switch and the ignition switch, I don't know if it's the old stuff But I have brand new parts on my steering column, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and change these out just because I have the brand new warranty shit on my steering column. So we may go ahead and swap those out, get those on this thing, and then install it in Ghost. Reason being, the reason why I went ahead and got another steering column was because in my previous videos, man, I took mine apart probably 5 or 6 different times trying to fix the loose part of the steering column. I would tighten them down, them 4 bolts. I tightened them down nice and tight. I tightened them down so much that I wasn't able to shift the car, the shifter. It wouldn't turn. This right here wouldn't turn because it was so tight, but it did tighten this part up to where I didn't have no play, up and down play. So I had to go back in there, take all the shit back off, take it all apart, unloosen the 3 bolts just slightly, put everything back together. So I had a little bit of play here, but I was able to shift the car. It was still pretty tight, but I was able to shift the car. So my last straw the other day, and everything in the column that I have in the car now, the turn signal switch, the cam inside, this switch here, the ignition cylinder, these parts here are all brand new. All right, all that stuff was brand new. I had just replaced all that shit in Ghost. So the turn signal cam, I think I'm gonna leave it alone. The ignition switch, this is what he had, and it feels a lot tighter than the one I have in Ghost now. Came with brand new keys, came with this brand new handle for the tilt. Mine is black, I believe. So I'm gonna take mine off, clean it up, paint it, and then install it on this one. Okay, that'll go right here on the side. This right here looks brand new, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave this one in there, but I will take mine, all my parts that are on the column in there now, all that's gonna come off, and I'm gonna put them away. As far as these, I'm gonna go ahead and put on from my column onto this one, and then I'm gonna keep these as backups. So I really don't need to, but I'm gonna keep them as backups because mine all have lifetime warranties on the shit. So, but hey man, for the price of this thing right here from Mike's Monties, I couldn't pass it up at the time. I was frustrated. Oh, like I said, when in Ghost, I took it for a drive. I went totally off track, but the last straw that made me say fuck it and go ahead. Oh, sorry for dropping the F-bomb. My bad. Hope I don't get straight. But I went and took it to the store when my little sister and her husband were here for their vacation for my birthday. I went to the store, come out the store, turn the ignition, and nothing. It didn't even grab the rod that goes to this. It just turned, right? So right now you can see it. It didn't do that. I don't know what the hell happened, but man, I was scared. I was scared. Not scared, because all I had to do was call a tow truck and get my car back home. But I wasn't waiting no 2.5 hours for a damn tow truck to come pick me up. So I sat there, I kept playing with it, kept trying to, turn it, trying to get it to catch so I could crank the car up. When I would turn it forwards, no lights, nothing came on. It wasn't triggering this right here to turn the car on. So I'm sitting there for a few minutes, I'm starting to get hot, I'm pissed off. So I said, well, let me see what happened. I went back to the accessory position and then went to crank the car, the lights lit up, boom, fired right up. So I hurried up, hauled ass, and got home. Got Ghost back home, haven't pulled him out since. So I don't know what the hell that issue is or was, but I'm about to find out. But this column is what's going back in Ghost. So we just have to figure out the time. I might do it Sunday. It's supposed to rain all day Sunday. So I think what I'll do Saturday, I might even do it now. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to work on the engine, cleaning that up, getting it ready, or if I want to go ahead and start taking this column loose. So I think, man, I don't know. What y'all think, man? Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. Should I go ahead and start cleaning this block up? Leave Ghost on the side, on the sideline for a minute? Oh man, I don't know. I'm getting twisted both ways here, because I really want to get him back on the road, but at the same time I can't drive it, because I can drive it. He ain't gonna melt if I put him in the rain. I just don't want to, because I like my shit getting all dirty. I like keeping my car clean, on the belly, everything. I want my shit clean always. But that ain't stopping me. I'll drive this home in the rain if I got to. I don't care. But man, I really want to get this motor running. I still got a lot of things that I'd have to change or buy new for it in order to fire it up, because of me, because how I want to do it. So once it's all cleaned and ready to go, I'm gonna buy a new oil pump. I want to put a brand new oil pump on it. As long as I see that everything's kosher inside after I drop this oil pan and just clean it up, if I can go ahead and be ready to fire it up, I'll get new plugs, new oil pan, new dampener, new pulleys, because these are all jacked up, all bent up and shit. This is a brand new fuel pump, so I'm not gonna need that. I already got thermostats up the wing just from messing around with Ghost. I'm gonna need a new carburetor, a new intake, because I don't want to use this old ass style intake for the choke system. Can't really see it, but it's from the 70s, late 70s. That's what this block is, 78. It's when it was made in Flint. But it's got this little deal right here that it's like a coil, I guess, that opens up, and that's what controls the choke. So I'm not gonna hook that shit up. I want an electric choke, and that's not what that is. So I gotta change. I do have an electric choke housing, so I may be able to change just the housing and delete that. I don't know yet, but if not, I'll go get a new rebuilt Quadrajet, just like I did for Ghost, from a guy out here in Arlington. Great guy. He sells a bunch of different rebuilt carburetors. That's his business. That's what he does. So I will probably keep the same exhaust manifolds, just clean them up really nice. For now, I got all new gaskets for all that crap, but the distributor, I think it did fire up, so I'll get a new cap and rotor and a new oh geez, what is that called? Vacuum canister for the god damn, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll get a new one of these, put that in there. Distributor did work, because I was able to fire the car up with some ether. I shot some ether in it and she fired right up. Didn't knock. I didn't let it run long, so I didn't know if it smoked or not, but it didn't sound like it was knocking. Didn't sound like any of the valve train was chattering, none of that. So I hurried up, shut her down, and I felt decent. I felt okay about it. So that's why I said, man, we're just gonna pull this thing out and try to save it. But y'all let me know, man. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Should we go ahead and put this new column in Ghost, get that done and out the way, or go ahead and start cleaning this block up, see what we can do with it, see if it's savable? This stuff here is for a buddy of mine. He wants to I'm gonna end up rebuilding this old the AC box, the heater box, with all new parts, all new seals. That way all he's got to do is take it back to his shop and install it in the car. So that's going to be another little project that I got going. I'm just waiting on more parts. He had to order a few more things, so we're just waiting for those parts to come in. Then I can go ahead and tackle that for him, get it cleaned up and rebuilt, working like brand new again, just like I did for the Regal, my son's Regal, and Ghost. But that's it for now, man. I got to hurry up and get this thing outside, and then I don't know if I want to work tonight or if I want to go in the house and shower and go to bed. I just ate a little bit, so I may go ahead and just start tearing this thing apart. Like I said, it's going to rain this weekend, so... Oh yeah, also real quick, y'all. Hit me up in the comments and tell me what y'all think I should do too. most votes is gonna that's my choice. I want to hurry up and order the shit now just so I got them, but the left hand lens is on back order, so I want to order these things now so I can rebuild my tail lights. I'm not gonna put the LED boards in them. That shit costs too much for me right now, so I'll just put the LED bulbs in them. But I do want to replace my lenses. This one's cracked up here at the top, and then this one on the right side has got a nice sized chunk taken out of it down here. I wish I could just figure out a way to make some red epoxy or something to where I can just rebuild this corner, and then I would just polish these out real good or wet sand them and then clear coat them and make them look new, and of course, you know, put new emblems on them. But my question is, what do y'all think as far as on Ghost? He's going back white, remember that. The stripes, I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint them on or go back with the factory stripe kit, back red. But do y'all think I should come back with the red lenses or the clear lenses? I haven't seen too many of these 87, 88 Monty SS's with the clear lenses. If I do get the clear, I'll have to get the red bulbs, so they'll light up red. But what do y'all think, man? Y'all leave it in the comments and let me know, man. The highest vote, well, I'll go with either the red or the clear, but it's got to be done within at least a week because I'm ready to order shit now. And if the place hits me up, emails me back that they have them in stock, I may just go ahead and just order the red because they're a little bit cheaper than the clear ones. But man, that clear looks funky to me, man. I don't know. I just think that would set Ghost off. And then, like I say, in the front, he's already got the clear lights in the front. There's the switchback lights. So they're clear, and when I turn them on, they're white. Let me show y'all real quick as a matter of fact. They're white, but when I turn the signal light, when I turn the blinker on, they turn orange. And they're not directional, what is that called? Sequential, I guess? I don't know. Directional? Shit, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna turn this AC off. Turn that music off before I get hit with a copyright. But, okay, so this is the lights turned on. This is what they look like. So that's why I'm wanting the clear lights in the back, the tail lights, right? They'll match with that. So I wish I could find these in clear lens with the orange and the red light on the inside, but I haven't found them yet. So hopefully somebody does make those. But better yet, let's do this. See, now that's the blinkers right there. So that's why I'm wanting to go, that's why I'm more or less leaning towards the clear lenses for the tail lights. I do love the red because the red pops, especially on this white, on the white paint. The red pops, man, like big time. Of course, with all the red I got, I mean, that would look funky, right? That, man, that's kind of where I'm stuck. I don't know for sure what I want to do yet. But y'all drop it in the comments, man. Tell me what you think. All right? Clear tail light lenses or the red? Y'all let me know, man. But I just wanted to give y'all a real quick update, man, what we got going on out here. And again, it's not me just, you know, bullshitting. I just, man, my back is giving me some issues. And I got to sit my happy ass down, man. You know, I can't keep pushing myself and keep hurting myself. So I got to give my body time to heal and rest and whatnot. I ain't no spring chicken no more. So it is what it is, man. In my mind, I know I can keep pushing. But at the same time, My body, like I told y'all before, your body will let you know when you got to sit your ass down. And it's letting me know I got to sit down. But, I don't know, man. Let me figure this out. And, 87 SS boy, what you was just telling everybody in your previous video. Bam, I got mine. I got 2 of them in this car. I need to order my brackets so I can put them right here in my seats. But yeah, man, he ain't bullshitting. Get them fire extinguishers in these old schools, even in your new car. Shit, if you got a new car in this whip, it's a nice whip, get you an extinguisher, man. Even if it's your work car, get you a couple fire extinguishers and keep them in your work car, because you never know. It might not be you whose car caught on fire. It might be somebody else. You might be able to be that guy that's behind that car or on the side of him that can save them people. You know what I'm saying? Save that man's old school or new school, whatever the case may be. You might be the guy that has the fire extinguishers, and you can go save them people, man. So, I don't know. Think about that. Think about that. I'm getting ready to go get me 2 more so I can put in my truck in my daily. But I think that's it for tonight, man. I may turn a couple wrenches, I may not. I don't know yet. Still a little bit kind of early. Plus, I gotta let my food go down, so I may go ahead and start undoing some of this stuff, taking the power off my batteries, you know, the wires, and then taping those up and just getting things ready. But hey, man, hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that notification bell. That way, every time I drop a video, man, y'all get notified. Like, comment, man. Subscribe, man. I'm gonna keep saying it. It's free, y'all. I really do appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. I say it over and over and over again because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Without y'all, I wouldn't be nowhere, man, for real. I'd still be me here in my shop, in my garage, doing my thing, but y'all are the ones that are watching the videos, sharing them, commenting, interacting. You know, I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate it. I do try to, the people that are supporting me, every chance that I get, I do try to go out and watch y'all's videos. I try to comment if I can. You know, my job is demanding. I'm, you know, if I'm not resting and sleeping the pain away, you know, whatever, I'm trying to be at work so I can get my money. And I do try to, you know, support everybody else, man, that's supporting me, man. I am, honestly. It may not show up when you guys go back and look at the analytics, you know, but I try to get out there as much as I can to support each and every one of y'all that support me, man. I appreciate it. So, Mexican Lee's Therapy Garage, man. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I'm out.
Tap into my channel, that's where you wanna be. 87 Monte Carlo, West Has name goes. I bet when I punch your ass, all you see is white smoke. And you know we do it big Texas, so we going 100 spokes like we on West Coast. Mexican League Garage Therapy, come get with me, come get with me.